people's primary fear. And what is that? Honestly, when it comes down to it, it's fear of judgment from others. I can't think of another fear that's more popular than fear of judgment of what other people will think. And I'm sure a lot of you are nodding your heads thinking like, oh yeah, when I really peel back the layers, I have that fear too. And I want to invite you to ask the question, well, can you even give the person who you're scared of judging you a face and name? Or is it just this invisible entity? So I was talking to a client about this recently. Okay, fear of judgment from others. Well, tell me who the others are. Are they people in your circle right now? Probably not, because unless you need to upgrade your friends, your current friends should support anything you do, okay? So is it people from your past, people you went to high school with, people from other chapters of your life? Okay, there's a good chance it could be those people because they know you as a certain way, right? So they're going to look at what you're doing as, well, who is she to think she can do X, Y, or Z, right? You know, I've faced that 1,000 times with my journey. And I've asked myself, well, who is this person from my past that I think is going to watch what I'm doing, which is all heart-driven, all purpose-driven, all committing to what I was born to do that offers positivity to the world? Who's going to be this random person from high school that's going to tear me apart and throw shade at me? And the reality is there's no person. That is an imaginary fabrication that we create in our mind to keep us small and contracted. A client and I actually named that invisible force of fear and judgment from others in her life. We actually gave it a name. I said to her, what do you want to name this like invisible force that doesn't even exist, that you can't even think of what person it could be? And she said Bob. So I invite you ladies to think of that invisible force that isn't even a real human being. It's completely fabricated in your mind. Give it a name and then recognize when that pretend entity starts acting up. That's just Bob chirping, but Bob isn't ruling the decisions in your life. You are. Your heart and your soul is. And ask yourself, when you roll into your deathbed and you're about to croak and you're about to cross over, are you going to be so relieved that you played it safe and played small and dimmed your light and didn't get visible and didn't share your truth and didn't be courageous and didn't be vulnerable? Are you going to be relieved that you lived a contracted life? Are you going to be relieved that you avoided any risk of Bob judging you? No, you're going to have regrets that pierce you in the heart and make you wish you broke out of that bubble, that make you wish you said, fuck you, Bob, I'm leading the way. My heart is, I'm living an expanded big life. I'm deserving of it and I'm worthy of it. I'm heated on this topic because today I just shared out loud all over social media, my account here, my account there, all my email newsletters, my blog post, which is pretty hardcore about my sobriety journey. And once you release all of the skeletons possible from your closet, I can assure you of this, when you admit in your heart and soul who you are and stand behind your beliefs, then nothing has power over you. You're the one who's released everything, admitted everything. And then you become this fearless warrior to do whatever you want to do. So if there's something you can do this week to be more visible, to be more you, that works through some of that icky feeling of stepping outside your comfort zone, I invite you to do that. Maybe you have fear of visibility. Maybe that means hopping in and doing your first Facebook Live inside this group to help build up your confidence and self-esteem, being able to speak what is true to you in outside social scenarios, right? So I love you, ladies. I wish you the best week ahead, and I can't wait to talk to you on our private calls. Bye.